What?
Oswald lives! Is that you? Shut your arse, twig spine. Stand fast. This will be over soon. Worry not for me. You must stop. Silence, fool. So this is what it comes to, Wolfkist? Two Danes fighting over a filthy Saxon whoreson? This swine is your prize. Come and get him.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy killing him. I'm going to enjoy killing him.
Stick with me. Almost there. Going to suffer.
Goodbye. How do you like a hammer to the head? Over here. Going up.
The Saxon lover comes to fight. A miserable clan you lead, Ruin. Yes, and one that has bled this country dry for 2 summers. You are finished here, Druid.
Your battle is not yet won, Oswald.
Kill the dog.
Flee, Ruin, while pity restrains my blade. Not till I've taken all these shores have to offer. East Anglia will have its king, and it will not be you. That's your only
Over
word
here.
in a cave. You must be blind to stand with such a man.
Oh!
All your efforts, only the cold dark of Niflheim awaits you. Valhalla is my destiny. That fate, they should be ruled, Wolfkist. Made thralls, not treated as equals. We are better than this. Than all of them. Do not drag me down to the sewage you wallow in. I just a Dane fight tooth and nail for a Saxon.
That's
This
fire.
Saxon of all.
He has in abundance that which you do not. He is fit to rule, fit to lead. You are not a murderous plunderer.
Valhalla is my destiny. That fate will not be met. Thank you. You'd throw in with these wastrels? These Argir swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
Another screeching scold. This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear. These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit. Does Eivor bow to kings? To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his honor intact. And what of your honor, Eivor? How much are you willing to lose?
fine.
The rightful king of East Anglia has spared your life today, and so it will be.
Compassion is a virtue suited for anyone, Eivor, including you. Thank you.
You chose well. What do you mean?
I should speak with Oswald, see if he's well.
What do you mean I chose well?
To the ships! Raise the old father! Oswald lives! You fight well.
It is... So I'm gonna be honest here. It is more dishonorable. It speaks a greater dishonor on me if I were to... You'll understand later. Okay. It speaks... So, this is not my land. This is not my kingdom. It speaks a greater dishonor on me to rebel against the person's authority in this case, because it is not my authority or my choice to do so. That is my logic. It is more honorable to respect someone else's authority in their land than it is to claim my own.
Saxon.
We did it! I can't believe we did it!
And Oswald yet lives. God is truly merciful.
Thank you for heeding me, Eivor. I know the worth of such a gesture. All this is like a dream.
But you're not asleep.
Well fought, the both of you.
You came as well, old friend.
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed in Norwich.
Sure.
Look around you. A happy occasion and a glorious victory.
And soon, something more grand to take place. Our wedding, my love. If you will still have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute. And I never...
Oswald, stop. You fought with all your heart and soul. That's all you need ever do.
Come then. We have much to prepare for.
A bride to wed and a kingdom to lead. What some men wouldn't give for such things.
Countless men have died for them. And you, Vanir? Are you jealous of such things?
Hardly. My heart is afire, but my body aches. I desire only a long nap.
I saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Abel. For now, I must see to the wounded.
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Aye, of course you will.
I should return to Elmenham. Oswald's wedding will soon begin.
This is such a happy moment. I feel like something's going to happen. This is too happy. I'm not sure. Okay, ability damage. More health. Yes, please. And then brush before death. There's a reason the Allfather visits you all the time. Well, I presume it's because he loves me. Like, I presume it's because he likes me. Time to go up plundering. Hello? Oh, that's that. Well, that belongs to us now, so I don't really care about destroying it.
Stay awake.
How do I get in? How do get in? How do get in? For honor and glory. How do get in? So, yeah, Hatzer, do you like this Assassin's Creed?
Victory was hard won. We did it.
Okay, sleep. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, this... Well, I like aspects of it. What do you mean? What you mean? Okay, let's see here. Is there anything else? It's a lot of stuff over there. Yeah, I'll go to the wedding and then we'll go treasure hunting afterwards. It's up here. The freedomed to create the build Ivor my own way, to choose what I shall say or not to, but the gameplay can be repetitive. I suppose, but I'm also gonna say that's probably very RPG. Like, people say, oh, gameplay can be repetitive about any long-running RPG. I personally don't mind it, but then again, I'm used to long-running RPGs. But that's just my 2 cents. Where am I going? What you did here is going to happen again and again and again, which I like. Like, I like that stuff. I think that's really cool. But then again, we'll see.
Wedding preparations in full bloom.
Pretty. Pretty. I feel like I shouldn't be wearing this. Like, I'm covered in blood. Hello? Empty room? Okay, hold on a second. I like range resistance. Like, of all the things, I think range resistance is the most important. Yeah, that also reduces weight.
Come, the wedding is soon to start. How grand.
A beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you. May this feast set a spirited tone for East Anglia's future. Eivor, I'm so glad you've made it.
Nowhere I'd rather be than splitting skulls by your side.
Sure.
Join me. Together we'll force open the doors of the All-Father's Hall.
Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
Okay, choice one or three. You look good, Oswald, or I gave my word. Which one? Which one? What are we gonna do? What's our choice? One? Okay. Giving people about a few more seconds to vote. Ten more seconds. 2, 1.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Without you, I'd be dead. Another wasted hope for East Anglia.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
A little late, Mambo. I'm sorry.
I hereby name you man and wife. As man and wife, I name you... Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with his lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
Long live the king!
You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream, he ordered me to see through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Let him come.
Rango! Leap! Leap! Cervi! Gato! Oh, they now!
Eivor, care for a challenge?
Sure.
Eivor! Wolf-kissed, gaze upon my parts. They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no?
They are not, Brothir. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much meat, succeed and you shall be rewarded.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness this, you drunken lout.
Uh-oh. Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like this.
I could hardly believe my ears either. It was Oswald's wishes.
Yes, that's it. As with everything, an easy task for the wolf.
Barely a challenge.
Impressive. Impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
Hey, 50 silver. 50 silver. Okay, I hate the drunk effect. I hate the drunk effect. I hate the drunk effect.
Skål, Eivor! Let's have a drink.
Yes, to celebrate. Large Walker! Join us, Large Walker!
Ah, my small walkers. I see that you are enjoying yourselves.
Of course. There's plenty of cake for walkers all around East Anglia now. Both large and small.
I kind of want to see if anyone else is here.
Behold, how light-footed I am. You're as light-footed as a bear in a birch tree. These are the
Okay.
boons of Elmenhar. Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Oh no.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king?
A metal not unlike your own.
To Odin and his endless glories!
And the new king of East Anglia. May his reign be long and good.
I remember when this man hated him. I'm sorry, what am I drinking? Invisible?
Not bad, Wolf-kissed. I wager you couldn't drink more than me if you tried.
A fool's wager.
A challenge nonetheless. What say you?
You be hallucinogenic in it, you little rascal. I'll take you
I'll
on.
drink you under the table.
Confident,
Let's go.
are you? Let us see how you fare against the ale beast of East Anglia.
Uh-huh.
And we'll make it interesting. Put your silver where your mouth is. What say you?
Sure.
I accept.
Sure. Let's go. Crap. Can I make it? Nope.
Something after all. This ale is strong, Rodin.
But I am stronger. Better luck next time, Wolf-Kissed. Now, you owe me some silver.
Fine, take it.
Can't win at everything. Wait, how much have you drank already? A lot.
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
As does Freya. What's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom, your strength of character, skilled in so many ways. Yet I wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could impress upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they are aware of the lesson or not.
Hey, hey. But I could show you how to wield my plow sword.
What do you think? What do you guys think? Do we lay with him or don't? Don't. Okay, so that's one for don't. Any other votes? Why are there better? Okay, here's a question. If I sleep with too many people, and I can't believe I'm saying this, if I'm sleep with too many people, am I actually locked out of other romance options? If so, there's already a romance option I'm looking at. Learn free things. Learn free things? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? But there's another romance option. I mean, okay.
Have another horn of mead, brother. It's brewed with clover and raspberry, they say.
Did you hear what I... Yes, it's good.
Keep that up.
Wait, did you hear? Did my brother just call me? I think he... You know I should go. Brother!
They're offering to teach you something. Learn if it's a romance, then don't. Okay.
So I told the Dane, you get the wool while the Saxon gets his milk. They'll trade with each other. When the time comes, we'll make it into a good stew for everyone.
You like sheep?
Come join me! I hate it, actually. When we make that stew, you can have my bowl.
You think in such a strange way.
They're cute. How about we climb up?
The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look, the moon. It moves untroubled now. But one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will be black forevermore.
Are you all right?
I've tasted glory once again. And it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now...
I always felt like Skoll, Hati, chasing and trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them and I don't know.
You can let them go. Sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Don't you remember? Fire starter.
Come on, let's get you to solid ground.
Everything's spinny.
Come on.
You're very strong.
You're very large.
Come on.
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
No spoilers, hot sir, please.
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
I have a feeling he's gonna join our crew.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I'm ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come, join me. Friends, honored guests, we've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering. But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now, in all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Still a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
Skull? East Anglia is safe now, or Oswald will be a good king? Okay, Mambo, thanks for stopping by. We should be ending here relatively shortly anyways. Okay, what are we picking? 1, 2, or 3? What are we picking? What are we picking? Three? Skull! Okay, so that's 1 for 3. That is 1 for 3. Never mind what. Too late!
To the good King Oswald! Skull!
To Oswald!
Skull! Skull!
Score! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom. Steady all, and ready yourself for the wedding race. The king and his bride against all.
My king!
The sheep you left to guard me have been shorn. Oswald! King of sheep fuckers! Show your eyes! I challenge you.
I accept.
Let me.
Oswald is king, and a king must have a champion. I will fight in his stead.
He challenged me, Eivor.
Your fight is bigger than this, Lord. You must rebuild East Anglia plank by plank, and a dead king cannot keep his oaths. Let me finish this.
Oswald, you gutless Irish swine! I'll slay the wolf-kissed, then hang you with your own tongue.
We can't interfere? Fine. We'll try that again. Uh-oh, a home gang. Okay, we'll do that again. I should have asked you guys, I'm sorry. I got eager for a fight. I got excited. I'm sorry. I wanted to kill him so bad. We'll load the autosave. Chat wins. Chat always wins. You guys know what's best. I'm just streaming the game that you guys are all playing. P.S. I love that sword. That sword's so thick and chunky. I love it. And that's good. Honestly, it's good that you don't know what will happen.
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Okay. We're gonna skip through the dialogue.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy second. I'm ready.
But me, so, and from ice, and we. Steady all!
No square, only sweat and blood.
He may be wounded, but don't let your guard down.
Let's settle this.
I will bury you, Saxon. I'll take all that is yours.
Ooh, he's much better.
Should a king show mercy to one so malevolent, so cruel? I'll not give you the satisfaction of a good death, for my god forbids such cruelty. Therefore you are outcast. From this moment on.
You have won. My life is yours.
Your life is God's. Now go! Leave my kingdom and never return!
I do not understand this Saxon religion. Oswald is a coin. One side mercy, the other courage. There are few like him, I'll admit. Saxon or Dane.
Such a strange display. Courage and restraint like I've never seen. With all that's happened, with all the chaos Rued wrought, still, Oswald found reason to spare him.
It's a strange thing.
A remarkable thing. From what inner spring does such kindness run? I'd like to know. With my duty here fulfilled, I now choose East Anglia. I fight for you, my king.
Wise old friend. You're embarrassing me.
Be well, Finir. Your choice is a bold one. You continue to surprise Oswald of Ilmenham.
Thank you, Eivor. When we first met, I made an oath. I promised you an alliance.
You did.
You'll have it, so long as I draw breath.
Until next time, King.
Okay. I really like that. I really like that. That was a really cool message. That was a really cool message. I really dug that. I really like messages of mercy. So that's what happened if we let the king fight. Wait, you did. Have you played this game, Dakase?
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Let's quick travel. I haven't. Well, that was more of a roleplay choice for me, at least. I think, okay, so going forward, I really would like more roleplay choices. I really think we should think of how our character, how Eivor should develop as a character. And how each one of these stories kind of impact. But when I do, if I do, I'm going to make 2 saves. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, you planning on playing this, by the way, Dekase? Okay. We are home.
I should talk to him. You seem sad, Gunnar.
I am. Sven was a good friend to me over the years.
Was? What do you mean?
Oh no, Eivor. You've been away. Sorry to say, Sven passed away not 2 nights ago in his sleep.
Oh.
How's Tovi?
Taking it hard, very hard. You ought to go and have a word with her. Far as I know, she's barely left his grave. Anyhow, you probably need something, eh?
Oh.
What have you got for me today?
Is that what you want? This will serve you well.
I feel like the weapons should come first.
Nothing else I can do for you?
I must take my leave. So long.
Be well, my friend.
Okay. Let's go chat with him.
Keep this. It serves your cause better than it does my pocket.
One more gone. The world is brighter for it. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. Keep this up and the land will be free of these monsters.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
So new ability? What is this new ability? Ranged poison strike? Oh, I don't care. I don't really care about poison. No. Ugh. That's sad. Let's head over there. I always give comfort to someone who grieves.
There was so much we were meant to do.
Toby,
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed while I was away.
Toby, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed, sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty, not like in our stories.
Which one? 1, 2, or 3? What do you guys think? 1, 2, or 3? Listen silently, life is not a story, or what stories? Three, just listen silently? Just listen silently then? I'm confirming just to make sure. Just listen silently. Okay.
When we tell stories, the old and wise, they have this calm about them. They know when their end has come and they're ready. Sven wasn't ready, and I wasn't ready either. He was supposed to teach me things. I'm still learning. Everyone looks at me like I will simply carry on his work, as if nothing happened. Because they don't know. They don't know I'm not ready.
Life may ask more of us than we are prepared to give. But all we can do is our best. I was not prepared to lose my parents. But in a flash, they were taken from me. I pressed on, determined to live.
That must have been punishing. But you are so strong and so determined.
Someone else might have done better than me, or worse. But this was the fate woven for me, so I live it. I know Sven believed in you, in your craft. So do you believe in him? Do you trust him?
He was the most skilled artist I have ever known.
And he chose you. You may step up or step down, whatever you decide. But know that he had faith in you.
Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Togi, and know you are valued. You have taught Togi well. Through her, you live on.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard.
Cast about this land, my friend.
Oh, right. I'm looking for the blue stuff. Museum. I still need more for the ship cost. I still need more for the ship cost. And then
Push me any further, Holger, and I will make you eat that wretched hat of yours.
Do you not know fine men?
Rowan, Holger,
Rowan?
why all this shouting?
For two of your horses.
Silence, both of you!
Randvi, I demand that this matter be settled here and now.
Have patience, Rowan. There is a time and a place for such disputes.
give it. My cat's yelling at me. Okay, what was going on?
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Ha! Robbed is a pointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
What's going on?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
That's not how you run.
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
Painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgifu's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovy's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed.
Rowan? As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafer's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
You should have asked.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position.
Okay.
I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
So I'm siding with Rowan in this one. Holger should have asked. He should not be, no matter what his duty, he should not be able to take whatever he wants without asking. If it was early, he could have waited. There was no reason for him to cut things without asking, especially a horse's tail, a living creature. So it isn't his property. They may live in the same settlement, but it isn't his resources to take. That being said, what do you guys think? What are your guys' thoughts on the situation? Do we side with Holger or Rowan? I will give you guys 1 minute. Agreed? So are we siding with Rowan? Rowan has the horses. Rowan feeds the horses. Rowan gathers the horses. Rowan raises the horses. Rowan tames the horses. Rowan trains the horses. Rowan gathers the finances to pay for the horses. Holger should not, unless he purchases the horse himself, he should not be able to take it freely without asking. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Rowan is right.
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed.
No, you can't borrow.
Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways you helped in its creation.
Absolutely not. Silver is the only color I wish to see from you.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite the character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Svend passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
Yes, I'd heard. The poor man. I wish I could have spent more time with him before the end.
I think we all wish that. Tovi most of all.
So, we're gonna get this letter.
Looks like I have a new letter.
Eivor, I pray this letter finds you well and my son. Ceolbert has written me a few times now, and often in so much detail as though I am there. He admires you, trusts you. It warms my heart to know he has someone to look up to. I know you will do right by him. As for myself, I have settled nicely in this new role. My court is behind me, and I have the people's loyalty. For the first time in a long time, Mercia is stable. It's thanks to you, King Ceolwulf II. Okay. So, I think we deserve a feast.
So glad to see you.
Let us have a feast before ending the stream, and then we can raid somebody. Okay. And with that, we'll go to the stream ending screen and then end our lovely stream here and continue later. Does that sound good? Does that sound Gucci? Does that sound good for you guys? Okay, let's see who we can raid. Who can we raid? Who is available to be raided? Let's see here. Okay, we have yeah, sure. Let's raid our good friend Mia Bite. Let's raid Mia. Guys, Mia Bite is a good friend of mine, and I love her face. She's amazing. She is fantastic. She's one of my favorite broadcasters. She is doing some just chatting currently. I have no idea what she's going to be playing, but if you guys will join me in that, that would be amazing. Guys, thank you oh, hold on a second. Okay, there we go. If you guys can join me in that raid, that would be very special. That would be awesome. This one especially, thank you guys so much for joining in. I appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'll continue maybe later, if not Sunday. for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Keep the notifications up. This has been a trip. We're going to be doing some DLC content next time, so if you guys will join me for that, that would be fantastic. Until then, I will see you guys around. Bye.